After a busy school year full of strict schedules and early bedtimes, here's another thing that's coming: summer. It's finally within view, and soon the kids will be home with later bedtimes and more flexibility. Now, for some, that feels good. That lack of routine, though, for others can feel overwhelming. No need to worry. Today we're showing a strategy for an easy transition to start the summer off right. Jenny Layton dedicates her professional life to helping busy moms get organized, and she's here today with 3 ways we can be more prepared once school lets out. Summer.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Buckle up.
Buckle up. Why start thinking about this now?
Well, because the more prepared and organized we can get, the easier the transition's going to be. So at the Happy Gal, one of our favorite phrases is the external clutter will create internal clutter. So we've got to take care of, that's a fancy way of just saying that all of the clutter on the counters and all the piles make us feel stressed out.
Yes.
So the first thing we want to do is take care of that tangible clutter so that we are not digging through piles of sweaters and jeans when we're trying to go swimming, looking for the swimsuit.
Good point.
You know.
Because summer brings its own piles.
Right.
So let's get rid of the spring piles, the winter piles,
Yes.
whatever hangover is left on the counter. Let's get rid of that now.
Yes, so first thing, if your kids' closets are not ready to go, schedule an hour or so and just go declutter it. Get those winter clothes rotated out, get the summer stuff, at the ready. It'll help them get ready easier. They'll clean up their room better. Laundry will be easier to put away. It'll just help a lot.
I would like to brag in front of you and say it's done. The truth is I started it about 2 weeks ago.
Good.
It's a hard job.
It is. It's kind of a lot.
With a few kids to turn over. It gets hard.
But it's so worth it because
Yes.
you don't want to be sifting through all of that. It really
Yes.
slows you down. Another thing that's really helpful is just to think about the summer gear that you're going to be using. So if you swim a lot, get that swim stuff all put in a bag so it's ready to go. Get the swim diapers, the sunscreen. Your car can be a place that you can get stocked up and ready to go. So you've got water ready to go, snacks, mosquito repellent, whatever you need to have in your car so that you're just not scrambling, trying to find stuff, knowing where to put things. That external clutter really can be so overwhelming.
That was actually one of the best summer moves I made last year, probably at your encouragement, but I bought a season's supply of sunscreen.
Right.
I put it in a container, I put it on a shelf, and I didn't have to, I bought sunscreen once.
Exactly.
The whole summer. It was really nice. And it's that small detail that alleviates that mental clutter.
Right, external clutter, right? So yeah, it's so good to feel prepared and at peace.
You have a bonus tip for us, and that is to look at the end of the year stuff coming in.
You know how the kids come home with full backpacks and their
gosh.
desks all cleaned out? It's the
Yes.
worst, isn't it?
Yes.
So sometimes that stuff can just hang around and haunt us all summer. So do yourself a favor and just commit to yourself that this year, when they come home from school, we're going to just take care of that, get that out of the way, so that next fall when they go back to school, you just don't have all that junk you've got to sift through.
All right, done and done. Talk to me about how we should be looking at approaching a summer schedule or a summer routine.
Okay, so I know we're also over routines. We just want to have it be relaxed, and the rigidity of the school year just feels so hard. But if we don't know when we're going to get to work, or when we're going to clean our house, or when we're even going to get to take a shower, things start to feel kind of upside down, and then no one's having fun anymore. So every family's different, but one thing that seems to work well for most of my clients and students is establish just a regular breakfast time, right?
Okay.
So it might be later in the morning than a school year, but just that gets everyone on the same eating schedule.
Okay.
And then after breakfast, just after breakfast tasks of maybe get ready and do a couple little jobs.
Yeah.
You're subtly introducing a little bit of a routine. It's flexible.
Sure.
It lets you still enjoy summer that's a little more chill,
Sure.
but it doesn't feel like everything's spinning out of control.
There is something about that start, right?
Yeah.
And we preach and practice it to each other as women, like go to the gym first or put your workout clothes on first if that's a priority or whatever.
Right.
But however you start the day does seem to pace the day, and you believe that ripples into the entire family.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you can sneak a little self-care before the start of the kids, even better.
I'm reflecting that last year I gave my kids like a week off at the start of summer.
Yes.
Like no rules, no schedules, no routines. Then bam, week 2, we're in. I don't know if that
Right between the eyes.
I'm gonna have to think of that again. But it was kind of nice to ease in.
I actually really encourage that, and that kind of brings me to the last point, kind of the cherry on top point that's a mindset point, which is there is this transition time that is hard on everyone. So my husband and I laugh about this now, but it was not funny back in the day.
Good. Yes, hindsight.
When I had the breakdown every summer when school got out, and then every fall when we went back, it was transition, and it's hard. So it started to help me to think of it as a road trip.
Okay.
So on a road trip, when you're all packed up, you're on the freeway and you're covering a lot of miles, you feel pretty good. You're going along at a good pace. Yeah. Someone has to go to the bathroom. Someone needs something to eat. You got to get gas, so you have to get off at this pit stop, kind of get refueled, and then you can get back on and going. I feel like that transition, that first week that the kids are out of school, is like that pit stop at the gas station. So you have a lot of needs that are needing to be met. You're trying to figure out how everything's going to happen. You're just recalibrating, you know, you're refueling. But what helped me was to recognize, okay, we're just kind of at the pit stop. The on-ramp, it's right there. I can see it. We're going to get back on that routine. It's we're going to be a new normal. We'll be clipping along again, but just recognizing, oh yeah, this is just normal. It's just, we're exiting, and we're going to get back on.
I love that.
It'll feel okay.
Your breakdown is our gain. Sorry you had to experience it on our behalf.
I'm glad I can share.
But we're glad to learn. Do you like the idea, Jenny, as we get into the day-to-day, past the pit stop and in the thick of summer? I'm forecasting somewhat far ahead. Do you like the idea of having a pseudo-loose schedule across the week, like Mondays we do this, Tuesdays we do this? Does that seem to clear people's minds a little bit?
Anytime you can have a cadence that feels, just familiar and predictable, it always settles everyone. Yeah. So you'll have some that really like spontaneity, and so of course we accommodate for that. Yeah. But yeah, I think having a time that, you know, we have Friday fun, you know, or this is the laundry day, it can really help.
All right, this has been a good kickstart to even just be thinking about the approaching transition, the approaching pit stop that's coming. Where can we get more advice from you?
Well, what's exciting is we've noticed at the Happy Gal that women get organized better when we do it together as a group. You know how lonely it can feel at home alone.
Let's make it fun.
So we're doing an Organize Your Summer Challenge, June 2nd through 5th. It's going to be so much fun. Okay. So every morning we'll check in quick on Zoom, talk about what we're going to, how we're going to organize that day, watch a little 10 to 15 minute training video, and in those 4 days, that's like the pit stop. I'm going to get you ready so that you're going to get right back on that ramp and feel good. So that's that week that we're going to let the kids chill while we get it together, and then we'll be ready the next week to kind of shift into that new routine. Sign up? So go to thehappygal.com/summer. Okay. It's going to be fun.
Awesome. Great idea. We'll link you from our website. Thanks for making the pit stop here.